Hi, everybody. This is number 4 of 7 Stories, 7 Lessons. And thank you once again, Sean Kelly, for nominating me for this challenge. It really is stretching me and getting me to think about life and lessons that I've learned. A little bit about me. I come from an Italian immigrant family. They came to Baltimore, my grandparents did, and opened a business. My father continued that business. My brothers have a business. There's a bunch of small business owners in my family, all 3 of my sisters. I have always worked for someone else. Got into the car business about 20 years ago. In 1993, in my personal life, I learned the lesson that I don't have to do anything alone. It's a really, really valuable lesson for me in a lot of ways. At that time, it was a lesson for me to save my life. If you want to know more about that, you can private message me. That has expanded into life in general, having a village. I needed a village to do that. And then when I had my daughter, I'm a single mom of this beautiful, precocious, amazingly talented child. And at one example of the village is one of my best friends, Miriam, and we helped each other get through continuing our education. Miriam was going for her MBA. I was finishing my bachelor's degree, and I would watch Bruno, she would watch Ariana, and we both got through. That's one example of the village. Fast forward to 2017, and I decided to open IAHR. And it was pretty natural for me to reach out for help because I did not know what I was doing. I don't know if I still know what I'm doing, but I keep asking for help from people who know more than me. And one of the first things I did was contact SCORE. So anybody who's starting a new business, I really recommend talking to your local SCORE organization. Through SCORE, I've received a mentor relationship with someone who spent 32 years on the manufacturer side in the car business. I mean, pretty amazing. So that idea of building a network, I guess you could call it a network. For me, it's really like a village. I'm growing that and have a lot of contacts. Some of those contacts I now call friends. They're people who I know that I can count on and who also know that they can count on me. Some of them I can't wait to see at the next industry event. But we're always working for each other. It's pretty amazing. And, I've watched this village working for, a lot of you might have seen the social media campaign for help for a woman who I've never met. Her name is Michelle. But as part of the automotive industry family or village, there was a big campaign that really helped her in her time of need. Another thing, I just watched a teacher who, I grew up with this woman. She's a teacher, and her family is having some challenges, some health challenges. And her village set up her room for the first day back at school. And I just thought, wow, what a village. I'm so grateful that I learned this lesson a long time ago in 1993. The main thing I learned about that is that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a source of strength. When I think about IAHR and what I decided to do, I don't know anything about sales. Here I am. The services that I offer are for 2 the best salespeople in the world automotive dealers. And it's really something that possibly they're not really all that interested in looking at sometimes. So, and I didn't know anything about sales. So it was pretty natural for me to start to reach out for help from people who know more than me. I invested in some sales training, the sales boot camp with David Vila and IPD. I consistently reach out and ask. Just this morning, I asked my friend Paul Schmidt, about some website blog, information, because I don't know. And when I don't know, I need to ask. So that's my lesson for today. When you don't know, reach out and ask. So wishing you all a happy day, and see you next time for lesson 5 of 7 Stories, 7 Lessons.